You appear to have found though, what anyway, it's...
A fan?
Correct. There will be some...
We'll never give up! Something just fell from above! Keep it away from Paimon!
Really? Let me see. Oh, it's a Oni Kabuto, and pretty strong ones from the looks of it. I'll hold on to them. They'll come in real handy for the next Oni Kabuto tournament. That's strange. How did Paimon transform into a lavender melon?
Hey! Paimon's over here! That doesn't even look like Paimon!
So what in the world is this? Hey, it's flying away! Don't go! Let me have a look at ya! You want to explore somewhere else? How about we finish the test of courage first?
Whew. This should be far enough.
Are you tired, Paimon? Do you want to take a break?
Yes, please. Let's rest here. Huh? Wait a minute. Was that statue always facing this way? The candles also went out. What's going on? Is something coming? Oh, let's get out of here!
Whoa, Paimon wasn't kidding. The statue really did move. Wonder how that worked. Wow, look at all the lanterns here. It's so beautiful. But now that I look closer, it seems like the lanterns are floating in midair. How is that possible? Hey! Wow, it has... So, now that we've found this fan...
What?
Is there...
Thank you.
No need to...
I've got you now!
Ah! Just run! Don't worry about me!
Wow, Ito, you really can...
Seriously, why didn't you run when I told...
What are you saying?
Yeah, that's right. So just get up. We won't back down.
Who said we were... and Ito, why are you so quiet all of...
I have a weird feeling that I've seen these three somewhere before. Ah, I know! These are all creatures. There's Yoko, Kappa, and Hitotsume Kozo!
It sure took you...
Well, we recognized you right away. You're an Oni, aren't you? According to legends, Oni are grouchy, extremely strong, and crush other yokai into balls.
Oh, that's the most ridiculous. Besides, you're... Don't think I didn't see you.
Aha!
No, we weren't trying to... Really?
Even though you scared... Anyway, well, the one hosted by the yokai. But... the festival that Eamon...
Mikawa Flower Festival. Huh. Oh, right. It used to be hosted by the top yokai. I heard it was supposed to be a lot of fun. I mean, not as fun as my alma.
Yes, the Mikawa Flower Festival is our the times of... As you can see, but we're... Huh?
You see, they would come and split later.
Hey, don't let it get to...
So...
Yep, that was it. We drew inspiration from the legendary Akitsuhazu. After that, we didn't have much
We were just following... Is the Akitsume you... Paimon would have taken...
Really?
To be honest, we focused on...
I know the one.
It's the story of... It's said that long ago, a human samurai once stumbled across the Mikawa Flower Festival.
What's a human doing here? We erected the barrier, didn't we? What a pain.
The yokai at the festival began discussing how to drive away the human. When suddenly, they heard a voice.
This is our festival, and the point is to have fun. What difference does it make if a human joins us yokai?
The speaker appeared to be a prominent figure among the yokai, and when he spoke, the other yokai fell silent.
You there, young man. Do you drink sake?
Yes, I do.
Ha! Then join us. We can enjoy tonight's festivities together.
And so, the yokai and samurai celebrated together. The two competed in the highlight of the festival, the Akitsu Hazara. Their spectacular game ended in a draw, and a new friendship was forged.
I can't believe a human could keep up with me!
Witnessing the dynamic powers of the yokai will certainly help hone my swordsmanship.
You're a swordsman?
Oh, yes, I'm currently traveling the world in search of formidable opponents.
Then let's make a deal. We meet for a duel every 10 years. What do you say?
I look forward to it.
The Mikawa Flower Festival is... That's why, unfortunately, the real Akitsu...
Yeah, but that wasn't us. We have no idea.
We closed Akitsu Yugen, but we...
They don't look like they're...
After that incident, later, a human man...
He had a... But then he turned and quickly left without...
It wasn't long, and visitors were playing
A human man with blue hair? Now that you mention it...
Oh, so my bro Ayato is here for the test of courage, or maybe he's here...
Wow! Ito's still clueless about... Well, anyway, and now that we know what...
Hey, you want to hang out with humans, right? I totally get... After all, see, I'm a yokai too, right? And I'm already a natural in human society. I bet there's not a... Come on!
Now that Paimon doesn't feel so scared, the yokai said, come to think of it. Wait! You're the strange lady we met before!
Oh, it's you two again. I have to say, but I'm not...
We just met your fellow yokai and they told...
Huh?
That's right! So which type of Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Akitsu Yugen? How could...
Huh? What's the matter? Are you not feeling well? Oh, maybe you're hungry. Or maybe you didn't sleep well. You look pretty exhausted. Don't worry, Ito has already taken your fellow yokai to meet some new friends. Everyone will get along just fine. Yeah, so there's no need to worry. Come on, let's go play Akitsu Yugen. We'll see who can finish the game the quickest. The loser will have to grant the winner a wish. Oh, it's starting! Get ready. You cleared all the elemental cubes so quickly! Paimon thinks we got this in the bag!
Okay. Watch and learn.
No way! She hit every cube in one shot and finished even faster than you, Traveler! Paimon's head is spinning after watching that! Did you see how she did it?
Even if the rules have changed a little, I would never lose to amateurs like you.
Oh, right! You're a yokai! You're the ones who create... No wonder, but for...
A wish, huh? Then I wish that we never...
Wait,
That's precisely... Don't ever come... Surely that's this... Scared now? Good! Then don't come here again!
Paimon doesn't get it. Did we do something wrong? Anyway, let's go see how Ito's doing.
No time to lose.
So, you must be Hitatsume Kozo.
Yeah.
No need to be nervous.
Oh, I really? Whoa, really? Thank you very much. And if I may ask, are you Lord Kaedehara Kazuha?
Yes, that's me. But I'm afraid that I'm no lord, just a wandering samurai.
I've seen you with your sword in the wilderness. You made quick work of many opponents with your amazing swordsmanship.
The head of the Kamisato clan also lent me his assistance at the time. By the way,
Oh, there's no... I never imagined I'd ever meet someone as distinguished...
Hey, don't you want to go talk to them?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm not sure why, but I feel so relaxed when talking with you, General Goro. Actually, I'm the most timid of the three. Sorry.
It's okay there. Chatting away, I see. Mind if I join you?
I've never seen...
Hello.
Thank you for bringing
Oh, I should mention that...
Classic Ito! But don't confuse them. Everyone...
Hey, this is my moment,
when it comes to having
Oh, yeah? All right. Well, then let's have a look.
Sure, bring it... and you also have a...
Boss! Oh, it's the... Ah, darn it. I was so caught up with the yokai that I forgot I was supposed to scare the...
Boss! Boss!
Wait, what now?
We shouldn't have ever... Yeah! The test of courage is terrifying! There are definitely ghosts here! I still get shivers just thinking about it. But the thrill is kind of fun.
Oh, well, I told you it would be an exhilarating experience, but no, none of you believed me. Anyway, no need to be too scared now. Let me tell you what's happening here. It turns out there aren't any ghosts here. All the scary stuff you saw was just a little misunderstanding we had with the yokai. Right?
So I'm not sure where you've been or what you've seen.
Huh?
Huh?
Wait, hold on, little...
No.
But if it wasn't you guys, does that mean there are real ghosts out here?
Oh, that... but where... So she was a ghost?
Boss, save us!
Calm down.
What's all the noise about?
Oh, you're the Tenryou Commission's...
Hazel!
There's nothing to Ito, you and your gang should go and inform Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, okay.
somehow...
Yep.
Hello? Miss Shy Maiden? Ah! What's this? Look, there's something written in red on the ground. Does this mean that the item...
The Shrine Maiden appears to...
But where did she go? Has she... Will Paimon be next? Oh, Paimon will never leave your side now.
The words are scribbled hastily, but there's no evidence of a struggle. However, aren't there too many words written here? I believe that the Dongo Milk was chosen, but so does the Hagoita.
Let's worry about... Paimon would love to win the grand prize. How about...
I still have my commission to... Fear arises from...
Paimon's okay then. Maybe the Shrine Maiden...
Traveler, I'd like your assistance with this investigation.
That's fine with Paimon. What do you think, Traveler?
I have a few theories, but we don't have enough leads. There are some places I'd like...
Sure. Where...
I want to go back. I believe there may... Are you worried that my worry?
Wow, hey...
The more cases... This should be approximately where you first encountered the... Of course, we cannot conclude whether the woman is actually a ghost or not at this point. But I'd like to go...
Let Paimon think. She warned us not to go... Ooh, Paimon doesn't want to remember that moment. Paimon's shivering just thinking about it.
And then what happened?
Then, everything seemed to get darker, and Paimon started... Paimon saw...
Based on your account, it does really seem like you've seen a ghost.
Exactly! So are you convinced it was a ghost now?
It's possible, but I'm more interested in what she's actually trying to achieve than what she is. Even if she is a ghost, as long as she possesses some sense of reason, then there must be some purpose behind her actions.
Wasn't she after our souls? She said that herself.
I think she was just trying to scare you.
Oh, you think so?
Think about it. If I had the ability to take your souls, then why go to the trouble of warning you over and over again? Besides, a ghost wouldn't have allowed you to walk away knowing about the secret of its powers.
That does make sense. Huh. Why didn't Paimon think of that?
I believe there are only two possibilities. The first is that she wanted to reap your souls, but there was some condition that had to be met. You know, like what we usually call a curse. But if you had really been cursed, then you would probably have noticed it by now. So,
But why would she want us... Maybe she was trying to get us to quit so she could claim the Oh! Probably not. So why does she want to scare us?
Based solely on your... But this evidence alone is though my intuition... Have you found any leads yet?
Yeah, some tree branches seem like they were bent by something, but that's about...
I see. After you left, I took a good look around the area. Aside from the bent branches, if only there was some more conclusive evidence.
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, it's you.
We heard you were out searching for clues, and we wanted to help.
Oh, that's rude.
Actually, we just asked that lady is either a nasty, evil spirit, or from... But we...
We long admired the friendship between Lord Kamai and the samurai, which is why we want to hold, even though our power...
The Chinju Forest covers a large... Welcome to the team.
Don't worry, we're...
No time to...
Look what I found down by the river! Huh? What is it?
Is it a scrap of black cloth?
This...
Shade?
Yeah. It can affect... There's a rough tear.
Branches?
Suppose that when the shade cloth... Either she didn't...
But what?
I'm only Maybe she used it to... Let's not worry about that for now. Next, I'd like to...
Oh, I know the way. I asked the gang member...
Good. Please lead the way. Let's go find out what's going on.
This is the place. They claim that as they
We saw the very same thing.
Let's start by taking a look around the area, just as we did before.
I found some sort of... The inside of it looks like it was blackened by smoke, and it smelled...
Judging from the brother...
Solidify!
Booba, get them.
There's some strange powder in the... I picked some up.
I believe we're close. I'm almost certain that the woman you encountered, she possesses no extraordinary powers. She was merely scaring people with some small props.
Some small...
First and foremost, that you were initially... Because you were already tense, that's when she...
So, it was all just a show?
She tricked us.
There is, however, still one... That couldn't have been... She can only use props to scare...
Whoa.
If we rule out the... I know who the woman is. Let's go to the beach.
We'll come along.
No. You should go back and tell the others not to be afraid, and not the truth is certain.
Okay, if you run into any danger, simply call out our names. We'll be able to hear you.
There shouldn't be any... Let's search along the cliffside. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a chunk of earth that's unlike the others.
I knew it. I knew that you would come find me here.
There she is. Paimon thought you were a yokai like the others, but they said they never saw. Who are you? And why did you try to scare us?
I have already warned you never to speak to me. If you don't leave now, then...
She's terrifying! Hazel, it sure doesn't seem like she's using any props this time!
Don't move. Just trust me. Your yokai power won't scare us. It will only hasten your demise.
Yokai power?
Huh? How did you know?
You're a yokai that emerged from an object and assumed a human form outside of your own body. When this type of yokai is close to its own body, it can use some yokai power, but that ability weakens as it moves further away. And if the original body is destroyed, then the yokai that originated from it will likewise perish. Should I refer to you as a Hagoita spirit or Tsukumogami?
Don't bother. You may call me Hanyuda Chizuru. That is the name I go by now.
Chizuru, why do you want us to leave? If you're a yokai, you should understand why the other yokai want to interact with humans. Besides, we had a great time playing Akitsu Yugen together, didn't we? Just like the story of Kamai and the samurai.
Yes, that's why. That's why I don't want...
Sad?
I'm sure, but they don't... The samurai was about 25 years old when they met at the festival. They met again 10 years later and remained friends. They spent time together drinking, traveling, and sparring. When they had first met, they merely respected each other, but 10 years later, they became best friends. After another decade, the samurai had reached the pinnacle of his swordsmanship and won their duel by a narrow margin. Kamai was so astonished by his defeat, he gave up drinking and began training to become stronger for their next duel. However, another 10 years later, Kamai did not meet the samurai. As it turned out, war had broken out in the south, and the samurai had gone to defend the border. Kamai was unconcerned, because 10 years was nothing in a yokai's lifetime. But when they met once again, Kamai discovered that the samurai was already 65 years old. He couldn't believe his eyes when he saw the samurai's gray hair and scars covering his body.
Hey, old friend. Can you still wield the sword?
I'm getting too old to fight. This time, I've come to say goodbye.
I see. Then, how about one last game of Akitsu Hazara?
All right.
The samurai gave his best effort during the game, but had to quit halfway through because he was too weak. After putting down his agoita, Kamai remained silent for a long time before letting out a long sigh.
What a shame.
Their friendship started as something they looked forward to, and in just a few decades it turned into regret. Lord Kamai's appearance hadn't changed, but his dear friend in front of him had grown old. The joys of friendship gradually gave way to the pain of regret. People often say that those outside the situation can see things more clearly. And I learned a harsh truth after witnessing all of it. Everything that people come to regret is inevitably set in motion from the beginning. We yokai are different from humans. We have longer lifespans and different natures, but we share the same world. We interact with one another. We are drawn to one another. When the dream ends, all that is left are sorrowful memories and lingering pain. Even a wise and seasoned yokai like Kamai felt sadness when it was time to say goodbye. Imagine what a...
So,
I was hiding on this, but those three, I didn't want...
is that why you... Oh.
My power, but that jerk was greedy. He wanted to steal the decorations from Akitsu Yugen and sell them for a profit. That's why I used my yokai power, to teach him a lesson.
Ah, so that's what happened. You have a strong sense of justice. By the way, how did you know the rest of the story about Kamai and the samurai?
It's okay if you don't want to tell us. I've already figured it out. Your true form is this pair of Hagoita, isn't it?
Hagoita?
The pair of Hagoita used you gradually, even with the yoke, and if my theory is correct...
Excellent work. You figured it all out. Congratulations, little ones. You've passed the 3rd round of the test of courage.
Miko? And the Shrine Maiden? Paimon thought you went missing.
I apologize for causing you concern. It was actually Lady Yai's idea. Well, what did you think? Were you scared? Because fear is induced by uncertainty, the more chaotic the situation, the better. Having the event staff also mysteriously vanish only added to the uncertainty. I must say, I think this test of courage truly lived up to its name.
So you're the one responsible for all the scary stuff.
Hitomi, go tell the others that the test of courage has ended and that we have a winner.
Now that I've solved the mystery, I'm going back to meet with my client. The intent to steal is not exactly a serious crime, but it can't go unpunished. I'll see you two later.
Miko, did you choose the Hagoita for the 3rd round of the test of courage because you already knew about Chizuru?
Miko, Lady Yai, you're...
I followed Kitsune Saigu around the Mikawa Flower Festival one year and saw her play Akitsu Hazura. That was when I saw you. You didn't have a human form at the time and possessed only the earliest traces of sentience.
I remember now. You were on Kitsune Saigu's shoulder.
I went for a stroll on the beach some time ago and sensed a familiar yokai power. Though your power was weak, I was still able to find you. You were sitting in a tree, gazing at the tourists below. I overheard you telling yourself that you must be patient and avoid contact with humans.
Huh? When was that? I didn't notice you at all.
With your powers being so diminished, it was only natural that you didn't notice me. You must have been blaming yourself all this time. You knew Kamai and the samurai became friends as a result of Akitsu Hazura, a game connected to your existence.
At the time, I couldn't take on a human form like this. I had only a hazy sense of the outer world. After they first met at the Mikawa Flower Festival, I felt proud to know that I had left a mark on their story. But after they said their final goodbyes, I could often hear Kamai sighing to himself. I couldn't help but hide, because I blamed myself. When I woke up again, the world had changed. Lady Yae, you are a well-known yokai. You must know people meet, become friends, and then go their separate ways. After such a short time, they leave only regret and sadness in their wake. Is it really worthwhile for us yokai to interact with humans?
Why not? Tell me, how did you feel when you played Akitsu Yugen with the Traveler?
I felt happy, but...
But your rationality told you that it was wrong, didn't it? It turns out that there is still another piece to the story of Kamai and the samurai that you are missing.
What do you mean? The samurai and Kamai never met again.
True, but the story doesn't end there. That samurai's name was Yanagibashi Takuto, who also happens to be the founder of the Soran Ishin art. It is believed that Takuto developed this style of swordsmanship while dueling with Kamai, who had also befriended the third-generation heir of the Soran Ishin art, Tominaga Masanari. 500 years ago, Kamai and Tominaga fought side by side until their final moments, and the sword Tominaga wielded was passed down from Yanagibashi. The regret Kamai once felt had finally been resolved.
Oh. I never knew.
We yokai are not like humans. Humans have too short a lifespan, and the day will inevitably come when we must say goodbye. However, the bond formed by friendship will not be broken, but rather carried on in a new form. There's no reason to be upset by this. Time flies by in an instant, and life passes by like a dream. So, you must be happy in the present. You should understand what I mean now.
Hey, compadres!
Ito, what are you doing here?
He told me everything. And I also heard that you won the last round. I even know who the ghost lady is now. Anyway, I had a little discussion with the others, and, Hey, you're that fox lady. Why are you here?
Please just disregard my presence. Now, tell us what you discussed.
Right. All right, listen up. To celebrate the end of the Test of Courage event, we will be holding the Mikawa Flower Festival. I gave it some real thought and realized that it might be kind of difficult for those little yokai to hold the festival on their own. But with my help, it won't be a problem. That's right. Arataki, the one and only Ito, will be in charge of organizing the best Mikawa Flower Festival anyone's ever seen.
Hooray for Ito!
Oh,
Can we really trust this guy with the festival?
Hey, what you trying to say? Besides, it won't just be me. Other people will help too. Even my bro Ayato is gonna be there. Everyone's busy getting ready, and the festival will be up and running in no time. It won't be long until you can all join the fun.
You're the best, Ito!
and what would a festival be without me? I'll be sure to go have a look too. It has been some time since I've attended a festival. Fortunately, I brought sake with me.
Paimon's gotta admit, Ito does have his moments. A festival, delicious food, count Paimon in!
All right.
Looks like the festival has started! Let's go check it out! Ito and Goro! What are you two talking about?
Oh, I was just saying that if I had more time, I'd have built a massive fishing pond here.
Fishing. You know, when I lived on Watatsumi Island, I used to just dive into the sea and catch fish with my bare hands.
Take it from an expert, using your hands to catch fish is nowhere near as fun as using a fishing rod. Just the other day, I caught a fish so big that I didn't even know how to handle it. I even wrote a letter to Yaya Publishing House about it.
That's an unusual problem to have.
Huh? A big fish? How come you didn't tell us? Paimon could have helped you eat it.
Huh? You wrote a letter to Yai Publishing House?
Oh, you bet I did. I wrote to the That's Life column and asked Miss Hina for advice. She's so amazing. She got back to me really quickly, too.
Huh. What a coincidence. I do some part-time work there, and I recently received a similar letter.
You mean the letter was about dealing with a giant fish they caught? No. Could it be? Could it be that there's someone as good at fishing as I am? Oh, not on my watch. Hey, you all go enjoy the festival. I'm gonna get out there and catch an even bigger fish. Just you wait. I'll be inviting you all to my fish feast.
Aw, the string snapped. I was so close. Yoimiya, this is more difficult than it looks. Can you really fish out these water balloons with a string?
Don't worry, let me show you a little trick. Just remember that your hand has to be quick.
Yo-Yo Tsuri! Paimon's seen this game in some light novels before.
Do you want to give it a shot? Close one eye, aim carefully, and fish it out quickly.
Oh, it looks kinda tricky. Paimon will let the traveler try. You have to catch at least 3 water balloons since there's 3 of us.
But Yoimiya, if I close one eye, I won't be able to see anything.
This ramen is so good.
Yes, it feels like it's been ages since the last time I had some.
You mean you don't get to eat ramen very often, Ayaka? But it's so delicious.
Oh, it's you. We'll need 2 more bowls of ramen, please. Food like ramen and hot pot tend to have a lot of oil and salt, so I don't get to eat them very often.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, now Paimon totally gets why Ayaka would put cake into hot pot.
Huh?
Oh, please, no need to bring that up again.
Phew, I'm stuffed and feeling a little sleepy. I'm just gonna take a nap.
By the way, were there any special stalls at yokai festivals in the past?
Yes, but... well, it's a long story.
Paimon can't believe you couldn't get a single water balloon. You've gotten rusty. Chizuru managed to finally get one and gave it to Hitotsume Kozo.
He looked like he really wanted it.
But Paimon wanted one too.
All right, then I'll catch one for you next time.
Yay!
Come on now, this is way more expensive than usual. Even if it is a festival, you shouldn't hike up the prices this much.
Hey now, it costs money to run a stall. I need to raise my prices to help cover the expenses, you know?
Fair enough. How about 5 masks for 30% off? Final offer.
All right.
It's so hot. Feels like I'm being roasted here.
Don't get too close. It's better to keep a few steps back.
I know. It's just so rare to see such a nice bonfire.
I want to get as close as I can to enjoy it.
There are many beautiful things in the world. There's no need to be anxious. The festival has only just begun.
I was surprised that you didn't even tell your sister. It seems she was quite frightened, too.
It would have been uninteresting had I told her what was going to happen ahead of time. Besides, with her friends by her side, she wouldn't ever be too scared. Having a little fright is good to release any tension she might have accumulated lately.
Everything went according to plan. People started to panic as soon as they sensed that they had no idea what was happening. How amusing.